Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, this is Rafe doing some more Lord of the Rings Online. We just got to Dulond. We're just going to go ahead and knock out Cara of Thumgalir. They want to get herbs. Let's see, mix a draft to purify the nearby rooms. Damp, fragrant herbs. Okay, so we got the progression for that one. Got 4 people to talk to here before we can progress. It's quite possible that 4 people we talk to is going to get us another level. Not a guarantee by any means, but it's a possibility.
Greetings to you.
So this is the wine bottle. We get a cloak, which we maybe someday will equip. Rhaegar. My brother wishes to leave Middle Earth.
Would you stay a moment and learn?
We're gonna go look for Rhaegar's blade. Okay. And there's another one here. Okay. I'm pretty sure that once we get done talking to people here, we're going to get the opportunity to by the way, for every stupid pixelated moment, there's something like that. And again, this is not a full resolution or anything like that. This is as good as I can run it, and I am toning it down a little bit to make sure that it runs well for the stream. But that and that. This game is beautiful, and especially considering how old it is. It's what, 8 years old at this point, something like that. And the fact that it's as polished as it is still. Did I miss him up there? I did. Thought I saw a little ring icon down here. Oh well. We'll walk back up. But yeah, no, it's like literally one of the first things I did when I got this computer was log into this game just to see this at cranked up resolution, because I'd been playing it on a laptop before this. You can totally play it with a lot lower power. But it's one of those that's worth playing with the settings cranked up. Big thing I have turned down a little bit right now is draw distances.
How can I be of service?
So this is, you can normally see even further. Okay. Warriors won't be called to arms yet. Carnivore is full of anger, which is to be expected. My duty to exercise restraint.
Stay a moment.
Okay, so we have to bring Dolganir, Dorngor's letter to Gaelthon, who is in the next town over. For that, it looks like we've got a couple little areas here. One to the east and one to the west. Oh, we don't have task board. Okay, yeah, that should be fine. I think we should go west first. Well, no. Let's go east. double check real quick here. Oops, that's not. Yeah. No, we're gonna go east. That'll work out. I'm gonna do the damp herbs and the cairn. The sword, what was lost? Oh, never mind. These two both go to the same place. This one doesn't. Yeah. Okay, we're heading this way already. Probably shouldn't be at this point, but okay. I'm actually not sure. Oh, it's down there. Ooh. Well, is there a good way to get down there? I've always been impatient with stuff like this. It's a good thing water's soft. Swim slowly across the river. From my broken leg. I don't think we're gonna need that. I think they changed the way tasks work, it looked like. In the past, those actually gave you... I didn't update my home location, did I? That means I actually need to walk back up, and I don't actually know where to go to walk back up. Is that... That looks like it's a downward slope. Aha! I don't think we're going to bother with that. So, quick note, since we're seeing green enemies now. Enemy color is based on the level that they are compared to you. So, in this particular case, those are level 5 enemies, which means that they are on the lower end, which is green. They're the easiest. Well, green is the easiest besides gray. Gray means they're so low level that there is no point in you fighting them. They will not attack you, and you don't get XP for fighting them anymore. Green is the bottom edge that you can fight and still get XP. And there's 2 shades of blue. White means they're the same level as you. And then it gets up into, I think, like yellow, orange, and red are the you probably shouldn't be fighting this, or you should be careful. I'm not sure exactly what those thresholds are, but it's basically there to make sure that you have some warning about what's going on, and also just to make sure that the XP system doesn't get horribly abused.
What do you need? Will you lend me your ear?
Perfect. I'm glad I did it in that order. Because he wants us to go to Dol Ringwraith.
Will you lend me your ear?
Okay, so outside of this prologue continuing one, we now have 4 quests that are all in the same area. So we're going to head west, out of town. We're going to move the cleansing draft down here, the letter down here. We'll move the cloak down here, but I don't really think it's going to be necessary. So I don't think I actually talked about it before either. I did end up selling a bunch of stuff, but these items here, the purple ones, are task items. They're trophies that are taken from defeated enemies that you can turn in to it's basically like little bounty boards in major cities. We have not been to a major city yet, so we didn't have a point to them. You can also only turn 5 of them in a day. And given that we had way more than enough, I figured we'd clear them out. That's why I sold them all. Even though I could have potentially turned them in for XP and more money. But we didn't have a task board available. I didn't want to haul them around, and I figured it's not that hard to get 50 more items before I get to a major town. Most of the quests are like 10 of a specific, basically 10 drops from a specific enemy. So like it might be like 10 matted furs or matted skins or whatever. One. Oh, find the path. I forgot about that. That's a toggle skill. Does that just work? Yeah. Let's just leave that on. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to the fact there were 2 guys right there. Okay. Seems like a pretty good way to do that setup. Let's go get Durgulp. Oh, crap. She took some damage there. Let's do a quick healing potion. Let's get set up to fight Durgulp. Durglup? Whatever. There we go. Dr. Bragar. Okay. So there's 2 towers we need to find in this ruin that need to be cleansed. It's the last thing. Here's one. I'm gonna wait for a little notification about the other one. Whoops. Stop the ground. We're still 1 off. Okay. Looks like that's not it. It must be this one. There we go. Use cleansing draft here. Okay. Duel on, duel on, duel on. Bring the broken sword. Looks like if we go out the front here, we're gonna have to fight a lot to get out. Actually, let's check real quick here. Does the sword go to... Yeah, the sword goes back to Dueland also. If we had our home point set, we'd be good, but I did not do that yet again. By the way, the reason that I'm making sure, or trying to make sure that I use penetrating shot in situations where, well, basically when I can, I'm not doing it first because it fires off pretty quickly compared to barbed shot. But barbed shot, so barbed shot does reduced run speed. The big reason that I want to do that is, and it does damage over time. So I want to lead with that because it's gonna just kind of slowly do damage just for them sitting there. And it slows them down to give me more time to hit them before they get to me. The reason I'm following up with penetrating shot is because penetrating shot gives you gives the enemy a minus 5% to physical mitigation, which is physical defense. I don't want to just spam that because it costs 3 focus per use, and so this little red bar here is focus. You have 9 total, and some of these earlier ones like quick shot add 1, swift bow adds 2, barbed arrow adds 1. So ideally, barbed arrow hits, slows, penetrating shot negates their defense, and then I try and fill my bar back up after that while I finish them off. Okay, they're gonna make me pick one, even though I don't really care. Actually, 5 agility is better than Fate. Cleansing Ruins, fill it back up. Flamer's Vigil, sure.
sorrows of the Eldar are never ending. Will you stay a moment
Okay.
to learn of my troubles?
Bring Thorum's sword to Langus.
The sorrows of the Eldar are never ending.
And I don't think we care that much about either of these. Oh, we got another level out of it. Did not get any skills this time. Complete quest in Ered Luen. Some more Lotro points. Next objective is travel to Bree. I mean, they're not wrong. But I do still have the epic quest to continue. Granted, with that in mind, I'm totally not going to be doing too much more in this area, because Bree is a much more interesting area to me. I'm not sure where these quests are sending me. I know where that one goes. Langus is at Thrassi's Lodge, west of Kid. Thrassi's Lodge. Aha. Here. Okay, I see him. And then the other one's way up here. So there's a bunch of stuff in this area, but honestly, I'm probably gonna just do one or two more things and then move on. As long as, I get the opportunity to pick up chapter 1 of the actual main quest in Bree. Like, the stories, there's a lot of cool stories that this game tells. There's a lot of, like the idea of the brothers, and you have to go, like, help make those decisions and stuff. It's neat. I really like the quest starting at Bree. Like, the first quest is probably, or the first area is probably one of my favorites for quite a while.
Splad Melon.
Can we not get to Thrassi's Lodge? I mean, I guess we're gonna go to, what is that, Gundamon? Okay. And once again, we're actually gonna end this video here. I know this one wasn't quite as long, at least I don't feel like it was, but we did the quest for that town, basically. And we'll pick back up next time. Hopefully wrapping up Ered Luen. I don't think there's too much more with the prologue. If the prologue goes on too long, I may cancel out, because I'm pretty sure Bree quests, I mean, the reason it gave me that is because the main quests in Bree start at level 13 or 14 or 15, somewhere in there. But yeah, being able to actually get a horse, being able to start the main quests. Once we get to Bree, we get to do things with, I think Aragorn's there. We get to meet, we get to see the Prancing Pony. We get to go see Tom Bombadil and go to the Old Forest and the Barrow Downs and a bunch of the stuff that's, right out of the Lord of the Rings and is a lot of fun. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Hopefully you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one.